we have the breakdown of Sean Strickland beating up Fluffy. Sean Strickland's jab needs to be studied. It needs to be studied. It's almost damn near perfect. Look at his jab. Straight, arm is up. This is the only time his technique looks damn near perfect. And that's one thing Sean has, is one, he's not scared to get hit, and two, he never gets tired when he fights. He threw a knee to the body. Anthony got hurt, and then Sean saw it, and he was able to execute and jump on him. And even him, he looked surprised too. He's like, I finished somebody, yeah! Hunter's like, God damn it. I wonder what he's gonna say at the press conference. What's going on, boys? Welcome back to the channel. We have another breakdown for you. We have the breakdown of Sean Strickland beating up Fluffy. Anthony Hernandez becomes knocked out by Sean Strickland. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, but also hit the bell to go live. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I thought Fluffy was gonna be able to beat him because he's been looking pretty damn good recently. Hey, cool ass tattoo. And Sean Strickland, you know, Sean Strickland has one gear and one gear only. He kind of just, that's Philly shell style, kind of walk you down. If he starts being walked down, he doesn't do as well. But we're gonna break down some of these stills. But he was able to get the job done, and he was an underdog, believe it or not. And I think Bad Bunny was praying that this man was gonna get beat, but has to wait. So when you look at it, everything seems pretty much identical. Yeah, everything's identical. The only difference is the age, really. 6'1", 186, 185. So everything seems identical. So it doesn't look like anybody has a physical advantage over the other person. But Sean was able to put him out with a beautiful knee in the third round. Strickland most UFC appearance on the card. 23, goddamn. What's going on, boys? This video is sponsored by Prize Picks. Now, Prize Picks is a daily fantasy sports game we play directly from your phone or your computer. Now, it's very simple. All your picks, one app, players, teams, and culture. Now, it's very simple. When you guys pick the players, you're picking the player stats in that event. So if you think this gentleman is going to score this many points, 31.5, you can either go more or you can either go less. It's very simple. And the cool thing I love about Prize Picks, you're not playing against everybody in the world. You're playing against the predictions of what they think is going to happen in the event. And looks like Bing Pong is back. They even have, let's take a look at all the stuff they got, boys. They got NBA, they got college basketball, and look at that, boys. Prize Picks is available everywhere in the world. Even in Washington State, you can pick straight players and team picks. I love making it. And my favorite thing is playing during the NFL season. But it's not here. They have mixed martial arts. They have everything under the sun. And cool thing going on right now for new users. You play $5, you get $50 instantly. You just got to use my promo code MIGHTY. That lets them know that Unc has sent you there. So, boys, if you guys want to get in the game and make the picks the right place, make sure you check out Prize Picks because I love it and everybody else loves playing it too. So, boys, shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the breakdown of Sean Strickland's victory over Anthony Hernandez. You know, there's Sean Strickland. There's his you know, his Philly shell style is doing it, but you know, Fluffy's kind of standing up right in front of him, which is right in the right area for his jab to be landing. But this is typically Sean Strickland style, not really a rhythm athlete. He even says he's not the most athletic guy out there. He's not one of the guys that blah, 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 do some stuff. And this is Sean Strickland's greatest weapon, his jab. He is a jabbing machine. Jab, 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 jab. And Sean Strickland has probably one of the best defensive fighting styles in the UFC. But look at his jab. Straight, armors up. This is the only time his technique looks damn near perfect outside of the Philly shell style that he does. But beautiful jab. That's how he beats a lot of his opponents. It's just this strong, stiff jab that he puts on people. And there's a good, you know, picture of it right there. All right, here we go right here. Boom, boom. Good counter. And then one thing, Sean, he did a good job right here. Let's look at the sequence again. Watch how Sean... Oh. Right here. Here we go. Let's look at the sequence again. Sean counters him, right? So Fluffy comes in. Let's look at this. There's actually a good little piece counter that Sean did, okay? Fluffy comes in. A left hook. He misses. Sean counters with an uppercut. A right hand. Hits him. I love how Sean does this. He circles out. Gets his back off the cage. Beautiful work from Sean. Throws a hook. Steps into that hook. So he circles around. Does another hook. Fluffy doesn't know what the hell's going on. It's like he's getting attacked by bees. And then look at this. He changes the table, and now Sean has the center of the octagon. Now he can press forward. And he does. Right? He does. And does his combinations. Boom. Landed him. That's what Sean does well. Is that when he gets on you, he's good about just overwhelming you. And there is another shot right there from Sean Strickland and Fluffy. It looks like Fluffy blocking like this. Instead of like, And sometimes a lot of people don't realize, stop blocking with your hands. Use your feet to get yourself out of harm's way. Because when you're here, Fluffy's eyes are here. So Sean Strickland can move. Just like we did in the last sequence we just saw. Sean was able to move, get his back off the cage, and get himself in the middle, his back in the middle of the octagon, and put a 5-piece heater on Fluffy. Let's continue. Right here again, look. Gets out. Oi! Oi! Right? And Sean's hands are always down. He doesn't have the best. He has the best defensive because his footwork and how he's able to maneuver his head outside of the, the tree. As I say, you want to keep your head in here so you're not like off balance. But with Sean, 9 out of 10 times he does get caught with the hook. You look at his fight against Alex Pereira. He gets hit with that hook. And it looks like Rafael helped Fluffy land this left hook. And that's what kind of got Sean Strickland stumbling on his feet. But his hands are down here. So his hands are never really up here. It's always either Philly shell style or he's throwing that beautiful jab. It's not up here, traditional style, blocking like a boxer. But he's able to move with his feet. That's what keeps him out of trouble. And that's why he doesn't really get knocked out a lot. Okay. And once again, there's that traditional Sean Strickland style, how he's able to avoid getting hit. And this is where he's very susceptible to the body kick because his hands are up here. It's not here, so he can X block and all that stuff. So you get his hands busy, and then whack, you can potentially throw a body kick to disrupt all these hands because his hands are so good that he's able to block everything that's coming to him and get his head offline. But this is where this meat is the way to go, if you ask me. And once again, I'm looking at still pictures, but this is a recurring thing that he does do, which is this hand placement. And I do it too. I'm not perfect, but my hands are traditionally here. Right here, and there's that jab, and once again, there's Sean moving out of the way. I apologize. That's one thing Fluffy did a lot. He did something well in the fight, but he just couldn't capitalize like other people have in the past, which is getting Sean Strickland backing up. So I think Sean has been able to fix that problem of fighting going backwards, where a lot of times he has trouble is when he is going backwards. Usually he's going forward, and that's when he usually does his best work. But Fluffy was able to get him backing up, and then Sean was able to go angle, and be able to outstrike Fluffy, which he ended up beating him. Right there. And Fluffy, once again, beautiful textbook jab from Sean Strickland right there. Pop, pop. Like, that's probably the best technical work. One of the best jabs, picture perfect, in mixed martial arts right there, guys. Like, no bullshit. Not glazing Sean Strickland whatsoever, but that is a damn near perfect jab. Eyes are on the target. Not on him, but straight on him. He's looking this way. That's a damn near perfect jab. So now when he throws a 2 or a hook, Fluffy doesn't know what's coming. So beautiful work from Sean Strickland. Right there. And Sean coming over the top with the right hand as Fluffy is looking down. Bop, bop. That's what gives Sean the ability to move to these angles. Because he's looking down. Good stuff from Sean. It's kind of crazy to have this guy as the underdog. And once again, that beautiful jab from Sean Strickland. It's Sean Strickland's jab needs to be studied. It needs to be studied. It's almost damn near perfect. Right here. And this is the finish, right? So prior to this finish, Sean Strickland hurt Fluffy with a knee to the body. They're exchanging, and then Sean throws a knee to the body. You see Anthony, he gets hurt. He starts running backwards. And typically when Sean hurts somebody, he's a very good finisher. He's able to finish his opponents. And that's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing the finisher sequence where he just lets all hell breaks loose. And he's just picking a shot. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Finishes him. And Sean gets his first finish within 3 years of his career. And even him, he looks surprised too. He's like, I finished somebody. Yeah. But it all started from the knee, right? He threw a knee to the body. Anthony got hurt, and then Sean saw it, and he was able to execute and jump on him. And that's one thing Sean has is, one, he's not scared to get hit, and two, he never gets tired when he fights. He does a high volume output, but he never gets tired. So that's why he's able to finish Anthony, because he hurts him and then gets on him and just finishes him. Where when you look at his previous fights, when he fought Paulo Costa, DDP, Izzy, he was able to drop Izzy, but he wasn't able to finish him because Izzy was able to get his senses back. Nasruddin, Sean beat Nasruddin, but he wasn't able to hurt those guys. He was able to hurt Fluffy, so that's why he was able to get the finish against Anthony. And for you guys who don't know, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez is his name, so I just keep calling him Fluffy. And there's another sequence of him. This is Anthony just covering up. He can't see where the shots are coming. And that's where Sean just picking and choosing the shot here. And the right hand's going to follow. Anthony's basically covering up. And boom, beautiful shot from Sean Strickland. I mean, he's a great finisher. He just doesn't take enough risk when he fights to get the finish. Meaning that 9 out of 10 times he's either going forward, jab, jab, push kick, right hand, or he backs up, jab, jab, right hand. He kneed him, hurt him, saw he was hurt, went full blown. This kid is excited. Beautiful right hand from Sean. And there's Sean celebrating. He knew, look at Hunter Campbell. He goes, Hunter's like, God damn it. I wonder what he's going to say at the press conference. Hey, it's good to see this guy still in the fight. All right, let's get to the next slide. But yeah, Sean Strickland, fan favorite. He's America's poster boy. Well, I don't want to say that, but a lot of people like him. Right here, let's look at this. Like I said, high volume. He threw 241 strikes. He landed 110, so 45%. No takedown attempts whatsoever. That's interesting. Only one takedown attempt from Anthony. That is the worst way to fight Sean Strickland. Unless you have dynamite in your hand, you got to grapple. You got to grapple Sean Strickland. But he tried one takedown, didn't get it. He failed at it, and he said it's not going to happen. 5-round fight. Knocks him out in the 3rd round. 110 significant strikes. But he never gets hit. He never really gets hit. That's some good defense from Sean Strickland. All right, here we go. Ha, baby. Calm down. I destroyed the guy who beat you twice, American B. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on. You know, I watched a little bit of Sean Strickland's press conference, and Sean, Hamzat said he submitted Sean. They were doing positional drills. You're basically starting the worst position as possible. So basically, if Hamzat got the opportunity to get on Sean Strickland's back in training through positional, he should choke him out. But in a fight, it's very different. So the biggest thing I say about this division is that people don't fight enough. Meaning that when you look at this, I'm gonna pull up right now. Let's pull up. Me and the producer were literally just talking about that. I feel that the champion doesn't fight enough, right? There's times he does fight a lot, but he needs to fight more, right? But when we look at the rankings in this division. If you guys can see, I can't really zoom in, but I'll zoom it out. You got DDP. He hasn't fought in a while. Nasruddin hasn't fought in a while. Sean just fought. Anthony just fought. Brendan Allen, he just fought against Homeboy. Izzy Adesanya is about to fight. Carl is about to fight. RDR is about to fight. Rob Whittaker hasn't fought in a while. Jared Cannonier hasn't fought. I don't know if he's fought. Polo Costa, he's supposed to fight. Gregory. I just want to see the champion fight more. That way we get more action in this division. But, you know, maybe it might be Nasruddin versus Hamzat. You know, we can see DDP versus Brendan Allen. We got Izzy taking on Joe Piper. So we just need more activity in this division. We're just not getting enough of it for my liking. But you have Hamzat Chimaev saying, calm down. Hopefully they'll get a chance to fight. And I'll be excited to see Sean Strickland. Just to see the press conference, see what he says about Hamzat. And to see if Hamzat can take him down. And then if he can't, then it'll be a boxing match. But I bet Hamzat gets him down. And there's Sean Strickland. We'll like to see what he does next. Obviously, like I said before, this is his first win after losing, I believe he just lost to DDP. And, you know, the sky's the limit. He's a very colorful character. He's very outspoken when he does his interviews, saying X, Y, and Z. They had to cut his interview at the last press conference. So, let's see what he does next. And I believe that's it. So, boys, if you guys enjoyed this breakdown of what Sean Strickland was able to do before, he usually has the same fighting style, but this time he was able to land that knee to the gut, and Anthony got hurt, and he was able to follow up and finish Anthony Hernandez and get himself back in the win column and a finish within 3 years. So, boys, if you guys enjoyed this breakdown, please leave a like, subscribe. Also, hit the bell to know when we go live.